I have a small confession to make. Documentary film is not my favorite type of film. I think feature films are a lot more fun, honestly. The real world can never be as exciting as what the human imagination can cook up. But of course, people don't always want to watch something fun. Sometimes people want to watch something interesting. And that's where documentaries come in. No one makes documentaries for the money, and no one makes documentaries for the excitement. People make documentaries because, well, actually, I have no idea why anyone makes documentaries. It's not that I'm not fond of documentaries. I'm just fonder of other types of films as a viewer. But I am fond enough of documentaries to produce them, so I guess that's a pretty good indicator if you're trying to determine my fondness. But anyway, there are a lot of different ways to make documentaries, but they all have three things in common: pre-production, production, and post-production. Pre-production is the process where you swallow your pride and smile and nod at whatever the producer says so you can pay your next month's rent. I like to think of myself as a collaborator. Sure, technically I am the boss, the man with the money, so to speak. But I think the people I work with enjoy working with me. He's an asshole. Pre-production is pretty hands-on for me. It's the process of planning everything, from the overall theme to the logistics of how a film is going to be shot. And it's quite a collaborative process. Smile and nod. We throw some ideas around. Smile and nod. And once we've figured everything out, lined up all the interviews and such, we move on to production. We hire the film crew, the cameraman, and all those people. I'm the boom pole operator. 2 words. Pan tilt. You pan the camera and you tilt the camera at the same time. I point this microphone at shit. Although I take a step back from production, I still like to offer some guidance and share some ideas. Production is the process where you swallow your pride and smile and nod at whatever the producer says so that you can pay your next month's rent. For example, once we were making this little film about a dog shelter. We were making this film about a dog shelter, a charity thing, you know. And Ben's like, we should put a camera on one of the doggies. And I thought, oh, okay, this could make a good opening shot or something. But no, he wanted the entire film shot from a dog-mounted camera. Smile and nod. The interviews looked so stupid. They kept on wandering this way and wandering that way, and you could only see everybody's feet. Oh, the movie about the dog shelter? I wasn't hired for that one. They used dogs. I think it really touched people seeing that shelter from that little critter's perspective. They were tearing up by the time it was over. When we screened it, people were laughing so hard that they cried. Yeah, it's going to be hard to live that one down. And of course, once you've shot all the footage, you have to edit it and such. Post-production is the process where you swallow your pride and smile and nod at whatever the producer says so they can pay your next month's rent. You put the footage into the computer, and all the ideas come together, and you cut a bit here and move it there. Oh, hey guys, did you bring me some Red Bull? No? Well, then get out, I'm working. Honestly, I don't know why I'm still doing this. Sometimes I think that I should move to LA and take a crack at the big stuff, but then I worry that I'll end up poor and dejected and have to resort to prostitution. Sometimes it's hard to find the right balance for a film. It's like this English professor I had in secondary school always said. Form follows content. But I mean, there's more to it than that. I once wrote this poem for him, for one of his classes. It was an awkward poem about awkwardness, and he didn't like it very much. So I said, "But Professor, I thought you said form follows content." And he turned to me and he said, "Yes, but not like that." I can't stand that accent he uses, like he's trying to be fancy or something. He's from Jersey.